Boss GM-800 guitar and bass synthesizer pedal. Next generation guitar/bass synth stomp box with advanced Roland's ZEN-Core sound engine! The Boss GM-800 elevates guitar synthesis into a new age of natural playability and boundless creative range. Driven by the newly developed serial GK interface, the advanced ZEN-Core sound engine unlocks any sound imaginable from acoustic instruments to classic and modern synths, while high-performance DSP delivers tracking stability and expressive scope never before possible. Freely combine and edit tones with the intuitive scene workflow, color sounds with a huge selection of effects, and explore a universe of fresh content on Roland Cloud. Compact, streamlined, and ultra-versatile, the GM-800 infuses your guitar or bass with unlimited musical potential. Next-generation guitar and bass synthesizer with the newly developed serial GK interface. Advanced ZEN-Core sound engine derived from flagship Roland synthesizers, including the Jupiter X and Phantom keyboards. Natural playing feel and solid tracking stability, realized through high-performance DSP. Powerful scene workflow with 4 tones, plus rhythm. Vast onboard sound library with over 1200 tones and 70 rhythm sounds. Explore sound packs, wave expansions, legendary Roland instruments, and more on Roland Cloud. Deep editing tools for each tone, including sound parameters, sensitivity settings, and more. 150 user configurable scenes, including 100 scenes with professional ready-to-play sounds. Over 90 total effect types available in each scene. Space-saving design flows into every setup, from pedalboard to desktop. Serial GK expansion jack for connecting to another Boss guitar synthesizer product. TWO external control jacks, each with support for up to 2 foot switches, or an expression pedal. USB audio/MIDI connectivity, and standard MIDI I/O. Guitar to MIDI function for playing external MIDI instruments via USB or a MIDI cable. Also functions as a standalone synthesizer sound module for MIDI keyboard use or DAW sound expansion. Edit scenes and organize sounds on your computer with Boss Tone Studio. Download and share GM-800 live assets at Boss Tone Exchange. For sharing on Boss Tone Exchange, scenes and live assets must be created using the internal GM-800 sounds. The GM-800 elevates guitar synthesis into a new age of natural playability and boundless creative range. Driven by the newly developed serial GK interface, the advanced ZEN-Core engine unlocks any sound imaginable from acoustic instruments to classic and modern synths, while high-performance DSP delivers tracking stability and expressive scope never before possible. Freely combine and edit tones with the intuitive scene workflow, color sounds with a huge selection of effects, and explore a universe of fresh content on Roland Cloud. Compact, streamlined, and ultra-versatile, the GM-800 infuses your guitar or bass with unlimited musical potential. The GM-800 is built around the expandable ZEN-Core synthesis system, the sound source behind professional Roland products like the Jupiter X and Phantom keyboards, the Zenology software synthesizer, and many others. ZEN-Core is the most powerful synth engine in Roland's long history, distilling decades of expertise into one sonically vast and deeply expressive creative instrument. Over 1200 sounds at your fingertips. ZEN-Core engine combines modern PCM synthesis and advanced modeling to bring you an infinite playground for sonic discovery. Play acoustic pianos, EPs, organs, and orchestral instruments. Tap into classic Roland synths like the Jupiter 8, Juno 106, and many others, and combine them all together to build sounds never heard before. 4 tones plus riff. GM-800 features 4 tone parts, plus a rhythm part filled with acoustic and electronic percussion sounds. Call up a part with the dedicated panel buttons, then explore a deep array of synth parameters, pitch settings, alternate tunings, and string assignments to shape sounds to perfection. The intuitive scene workflow. ZEN-Core workflow is based around scenes, which are super patches containing every element in a sound. Tone selection, parameters tweaks, sensitivity and other play settings, effects, and more. And thanks to the muscular DSP, you can carry over the sound of the current scene as you select a new one for seamless musical transitions. There are 150 user configurable scenes, and 100 come with pro sounds ready to play immediately. Roland Cloud expansion. The GM-800 supports an ever-growing range of creative options through Roland Cloud. Stay inspired with ZEN-Core sound packs and wave expansions, and play the Zenology synthesizer and legendary Roland instruments in your DAW from your guitar or bass. You can start using Roland Cloud right away with a free Roland account and access additional content via 3 paid membership levels. All plans start with a free 30-day ultimate trial to experience everything Roland Cloud has to offer. Dedicated MFX for each part along with their sound shaping parameters. Every tone and rhythm part has a dedicated MFX processor. Each offers over 90 effect types, including distortions, filters, mod effects, delays, and more. Many selections include 2 effect types for additional sound shaping control, scene and system effects within every scene. You also get 2 additional FX for processing the combined sound, plus high-quality chorus/delay and reverb effects, with independent send levels from each part. And with the master comp and deck, you can shape the GM-800's sound output for any recording or performance setup. The GM-800 lets you harness an endless variety of sonic textures, using the expressive playing characteristics of your guitar and bass. Optimize the performance with continuous pitch control or chromatic operation. Layer tones to create rich combined voices, or assign them to individual strings, such as a bass sound on the low strings and a piano or sax sound on the high strings. You can even assign tones to specific fret ranges, a powerful new feature made possible with the GM-800's advanced pitch detection. The GM-800 delivers accuracy, stability, and real-time playability standards that far exceed previous systems, realized through skilled boss engineering and a high-speed processor dedicated solely to tracking. Multiple velocity and feel parameters let you dial in the optimal response for every sound and style. For example, you can set a scene with piano sounds to respond to every dynamic nuance from soft to loud, while setting another scene with vintage analog synth sounds to the fixed velocity response found in the original instruments. The streamlined GM-800 flows smoothly from desktop operation to installation on an advanced pedalboard. The 4 foot switches default to scene selection and 2 unique control settings, such as pedal hold, pitch bend, or tone selection. But you can freely assign them to control a variety of functions via a powerful assign matrix. 2 external control jacks are also available, each supporting up to 2 foot switches or an expression pedal. And with 5-pin MIDI I/O, you can interface with MIDI equipment from vintage to modern. Edit sounds with Boss Tone Studio, graph scenes in detail from your computer using the Boss Tone Studio software for the GM-800. Set up tones, string assignments, sensitivity, and more from a large friendly interface. Then use the librarian function to organize your scenes for different songs and performances. Audio/MIDI interface with a single USB cable. You can capture GM-800 sounds as audio tracks in a DAW, and re-synth sounds in a similar way to the re-amp technique used with standard guitar tones. A guitar to MIDI function is also available, allowing you to play virtual instruments over USB and trigger hardware sound modules via the MIDI output. MIDI sound module. The versatile GM-800 can do double duty as a compact go-everywhere MIDI sound module. Connect a keyboard or other MIDI controller to the 5-pin MIDI input to play sounds live. Or use the ZEN-Core engine as a premium USB sound source within your music production workflow. Multifaceted connectivity. The GM-800 features the newly developed Serial GK digital interface, which supports guitar/bass input from a Boss GK5 or GK5B divided pickup, and easy linking of multiple GM-800 units. GKCAD and GKCDA conversion boxes are also available for classic 13-pin GK devices, allowing you to drive the GM-800 with the Roland GK3 or GK3B pickup, and use serial GK devices with the Boss Psy 1000 and GP10.